So it's been 3 weeks since my last garden video. I thought I'd just do another walkthrough here and see how things are doing. So this is the pepper plant. No flowers on this yet, but it seems pretty healthy, so I'm not too worried about it. And the mint is doing well, but I think I need to move the mints into a bigger pot. The parsley, it's better than it was, but it's still struggling a bit. The oregano looks gorgeous. This is one of the Persian cucumber plants. The one that I said before was the best producing. Right now we only have one cucumber on here, I think. Right about there. And it's still a baby. It's got a few days before it's ready. The lemon cucumbers, they're wilting right now because it's right in the direct sun in the afternoon at 100 degrees. So, but I have gotten no cucumbers off that yet. It's flowering pretty well. It seems healthy. A few yellowing leaves, but I've been picking those off. So I'm not sure why I haven't gotten any flowers. Maybe it's just too hot where it's at. And this is the blue Hubbard squash. And just today I got the first flower to open on it. All the flowers so far that I can see are male, so no squash yet on there. These are Swiss chard. I started those seeds indoors about 2 weeks ago. And that is my cat who wants to go inside. I harvested a couple of tiny onions. The bean plants here look pretty good. They're about 3 to 4 weeks old, I think. And they look like they're growing pretty good. I've got some bugs there, but no flowers or beans yet. The beans over here, I've got beans, but they just don't seem to be growing very fast. And I don't have a lot of new flowers, so I'm not sure how many beans I'm actually going to get out there. I've only harvested 2 beans so far. The morning glories, though, here, they are looking amazing, even though I don't have flowers yet. The plant is humongous and healthy. And this is a sunflower, and again, it's wilting a little because it's in the direct sun and it's 100 degrees, so, but it's actually doing pretty well. It bounces back as soon as it gets in the shade. And this is the unknown melon, which I have still gotten no melons off of. Any female flowers are dying. I've been trying to hand pollinate, and now I think it's too hot again. I think I've been a little inconsistent in watering, so maybe that's why. So these here, they look wilty because it's hot. But they bounce back as soon as they're in the shade again too. But these are things that started out life in an indoor hydroponic system. These are bok choy and collard greens and more bok choy and more Swiss chard. So they started out life in an indoor hydroponic system. They were getting root rot, and I went ahead and cut them and brought them out here just to see if I could bring them back to life, and they're doing okay. The limes, I've discovered that I need to make my citrus here a little more acidic, so I need to get some stuff for that. The purple basil, I cut a bunch of flowers off this one last night. The lemongrass looks amazing. And these are cornflower. They were planted, they were seeded on July 8th, so they're about a month old. They grow pretty slowly. My cucumbers here, my cucumbers and the big thing have been struggling a bit. I ended up cutting off a lot of dead leaves and dying leaves, and there's been a couple of different bug infestations, but I'm still getting cucumbers. Like, there's a baby, and I'm getting a couple cucumbers every few days, and so as long as that's the case, I'm not going to pull the plants out. Now, this is dinosaur kale, and it's struggling, but probably for the same reasons that the other things are struggling right now. This one also started out life in the hydroponic system indoors. It was getting a little big for the other plants that were in there, so I just thought I'd bring it out here and see if I could get it to grow some more. Got some more Swiss chard in here somewhere, but it might be around the back. And a nice looking strawberry there. I know I have another good sized cucumber in here, and I'm not finding it at the moment. But the rosemary looks good. And these guys need some water right now. These are a kind of spinach called long-standing, and I thought that they were supposed to do okay in the heat, but the leaves are pretty small, so I think I need to look up more about this particular variety of the spinach. This purple basil looks amazing, but it is getting ready to flower, so I need to trim it back a bit. And here's some basil that I took from some cuttings from a plant that was dying, and they've rooted well and they're starting to grow, and I'm going to be cutting this one back tonight. Here are some things that I've started for seeds for the fall: cauliflower, broccoli, what is this? Brussels sprouts. The lemon balm is not doing well, but it is a mint. I forgot to water it one day, and so it's looking pretty sad, so I'm gonna cut it back. It's a mint, it should come back pretty easily. Cornflower up here still looks pretty nice. And I'm not sure what's up with the catnip here with the yellowing leaves. I know it's not overwatered. Could be, it looks like a bug. Looks like some kind of insect. I've been spraying it pretty well though, so I'm not sure what's going on. But it's just a little bit of the garden. Oh yeah, over here. Those are marigolds, and that's a baby marigold. And there, I don't know if you can see it, but that's going to be a leek if it keeps growing and doesn't get overheated. And that's more purple basil because I keep taking cuttings and rooting them. And so